Starting OBS because we do no editing, and we're back to our friend from Cosmic Book News. I love just talking about this guy's posts because they're so funny. I hate that I give him attention. You know what's funny is somebody was mad that he's like, why are you popping up on my algorithm? Da, 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 da. He started writing back at me, and he's like, da, 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 da. And plus your take is da, 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 da. And I'm like, dude, if you don't want me on your algorithm, don't answer, don't say anything, don't click it, because if you do, I'll come back. I have a million videos. I'm gonna keep doing this because I like to and I have fun. I don't got anyone to talk about superhero stuff right now, so everyone's pretty busy. So I'm gonna be talking to myself about it. But he is talking about how Adria Arona is gonna be cast as Wonder Woman, and this has been a rumor for a while. It's not official yet, but supposedly everybody basically knows. Just like when people know basically when the person's about to be cast, just like with Pedro Pascal and things like that, we knew right before it's going to happen. It just hasn't been signed on the dotted line. She's supposed to come up in the Man of Tomorrow. That's why she is being. It's kind of weird that she would be in Man of Tomorrow at like a deleted, I mean not deleted scene, after credit scene. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, they're filming it right now, so I feel like it's weird to just bring her in, read her script, or if this has been going on for a while we had rumors, she's had her script and she's just getting ready to come out and be Wonder Woman and be announced as Wonder Woman. But I want to see what our guy has to say, because he's shouting it to the rooftops. He reported it 14 hours ago. I want to see people. My guess is about a 6-pack in. Oh, him, yeah. I'm like, what? 6-pack? Yeah, because he always seems like he's like drunk and slurring and stuff. I always want to look at the comments. Isn't there talks of Maxima kind of jumping the gun here? Or did you, Magic 8 Ball, say it out look good? The text placement isn't helping the dude's hairline. All right, let's hear what he says. Oh, it's a mute.
Adria Arjona is in Man of Tomorrow. She's playing Wonder Woman. Expect big cameos because this may be it for James Gunn. I just heard back from my Hollywood insiders. We're chatting about super.
He doesn't have Hollywood insiders because he's wrong every time. I think you could go further back, and I hate giving this guy views, but it's entertaining. It's entertaining as hell. So he's delivering his Wonder Woman news because he has Hollywood insiders. Check it out. Cosmic Book News, or as he says, Adriana. That's not her name. It's Hariana. Yeah, he's just the fun guy. He's got insiders in Hollywood. They told him that this is James Gunn's last attempt. Supergirl, from what I'm hearing, is not doing the greatest. I haven't seen it yet. I did a video on it talking about how, don't listen to reviewers and kind of getting what reviewers' vibes are for us to check out. But then also, you don't have to listen to them. Telling you to go watch it yourself. Some people really liked it. Some people really hate it. And some were just straight from the Supergirl website, which was dumb. They shouldn't be promoting like that. But this is already going to have backlash. Number one is Gunn. Number two, people hate women castings for some reason. I don't know any women casting that wasn't like really beaten to death. Like, if I really think about it, they had to have like a smaller role. It couldn't be a person that's going to get a lead movie or a lead role. I'm surprised Black Widow was able to finally get her own movie even after she died, and people were okay with it. But I think they were so used to her being Black Widow, they were like, those kind of guys weren't so hateful about it. Even though a lot of people don't like that movie, I think it's in the middle for me. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like Captain Marvel, everyone hated. I think Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot's horrible, so I'm part of those guys, I guess. She's just a horrible actor. I think 84 made it way worse for her. Where the script was going on and with her, there's so many videos of people doing her accent online, and you shouldn't be making fun of her accent, all right? But I guess as an actor like Tom Holland, you should be able to drop your accent and play the character. And I guess they maybe thought like Chris Hemsworth, it sounds good for the character. I don't agree with Wonder Woman sounding like that. It kind of feels weird, but hey, but it makes it seem like she's stale on acting. It seems like she's just talking. There's a lot of videos out there that do stuff on her, but not like that. But my whole thing is, a lot of women lead films, the masses really will bomb on them. And it's just the way it is. She-Hulk, I don't think was bad at all, the TV series. People will be like, what? I can't believe it. Dude, if you read the comics, not being a gatekeeper again, and you know how it is, the CGI was a little wonky, I'll give you that. But the whole breaking the fourth wall, and it was just poetry, man. And Tatiana Ali, like, She's such a great actress. Watch Orphan Black too. That's a great shit series too. Um, yeah, I really liked it, and no one liked it really. There's some people out there that said it's good, which is cool. I like people are honest and not afraid to say that, because a lot of people don't want to say what they like because they're afraid that people are going to attack them or whatever. But that was a good show. If you're a Marvel fan, you read Marvel comics, you're probably gonna like it. It had a weird ending with Daredevil popping up at a picnic and Hulk bringing Scar for no reason, and we never learned anything about that, which is not good on Marvel's part. But yeah, things like that. I think Jessica Jones did well on her own. I think people didn't really mind that, but a lot of people didn't pay attention to it. I think any new viewers to it, it was an open book for them. No one really read Jessica Jones. No one knew really the comic. No one knew really who Brian Michael Bendis was when that got made, and don't realize how much he's created before Jessica Jones. So I think that one was a little bit easier to get in. But yeah, so there's like in the Marvels, like I like at least the guys from the podcast I always do clips with. They at least agree that it's it's a good movie. It's not like horrible. It's not great, but people are just dumb because they hate the women. They hate Brie Larson. Brie Larson said a few things and they hate Brie Larson. It's just stupid. Her acting's good. Her as Captain Marvel portrayal is good. The story of it is kind of wonky, but the girls' chemistry make it really level it up from being like not a good movie. The story's wonky, but the idea of switching powers and a lot of her family, because Miss Marvel was a great TV show. People hated it a lot too. I think people liked it and they hated it. I will admit there's like 2 episodes that are god awful, but other than that, I loved what's her name, Iman. Especially that she was a huge Marvel fan. I love that she got to play her, because she's basically playing herself, geeking out. So it's a big thing, with women. Like I said, the Marvels. Like, I'm glad there's people out there that actually acknowledge that, yeah, it's not a bad movie. And like, the bad thing is always villains. The villain's not great. This plot is okay, but they should have done more with the girls, they said. And I agree. When they're together quite a bit, but they don't have them interact and be funny as much as they could be. They're very I don't know. No one's really the straight man out of the group. Maybe Monica, if anyone, but they just have a good dynamic, and they should have used that to I don't know, to service the fans, I guess, because I think they would have enjoyed it more. But I think it wouldn't matter what you did. People would have hated it regardless. What am I saying? People are gonna hate it regardless. So with this all being said about women actresses in superhero movies, we got Supergirl being hated on right now. I haven't seen the movie. I made the video, like I said, about people reviewing it, talk about how they reviewed them, and I said, don't review reviewers, just go see it yourself. Apparently it's not good or doing good. I haven't seen it yet, so who knows. But I mean, when he does talk, and this is his announcement, the guy from Cosmic Book News, I don't even want to follow or watch his videos, but they pop up on my algorithm. Like, the guy got mad that I popped up on his algorithm. But they're just too funny. They're really, really funny. So he's already said, his Hollywood insider gave him info that they're putting Adria Harona. He said, called her Arjona. Arjona is J. Horona. She's being forced into Man of Tomorrow because of the fact that it needs to save Superman, because this is it. This is James Gunn's last chance. He talked to his Hollywood insiders. He doesn't have any Hollywood insiders, by the way. But we'll have to see. Again, like I said, a lot of people hate the women casting all the time. I stand by a lot of them. A lot of them I think are great. A lot of people just don't like the stories or a lead. And there's a lot of them that are good. I don't really get it, but I worry this is going to happen with her. She's been in Morbius. She's been in, which is not a good track record already, but she's been in Andor. And I know a lot of people that hate all the new Star Wars stuff. The real serious Star Wars people that are like, I hate all this extended stuff and all this, new stuff. They actually liked Andor, to my knowledge, like going on pages and websites. They seem to like it. I found Andor kind of boring, but it wasn't like probably my cup of tea. Doesn't mean it's not good. I'm sure it's good because a lot of people loved it. For me, just dragged it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if it's good, it's good. But she was in that, so that's a little credit to have being in a successful Star Wars show. But yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. Basically, like I said, it's not pen to paper right now, but this might have been something that everyone's been talking about this for months, that she's been cast. Supposedly, it's gonna be announced like now that she is Wonder Woman. It's gonna be announced now, like in the next week or so. He's breaking news first, but it's funny because just how he came off in his Hollywood Insider stuff, and this is James Gunn's last chance, and like he predicted. And everyone makes comments if he's drunk or looking at a magic 8 ball. It's funny because this guy has a following, but it's just to laugh at him, and I feel kind of bad, but then it does help him. He gets algorithm, he gets views, so it sucks. He's gonna have followers, but people are like, I can't miss out what this dude says next because it's hilarious. So with that being said, we have 15 seconds left or so. What is that? 19 seconds left?
Girl, I got more on that later. They knew it was going to be a disaster. Man of Tomorrow's up next. Adria.
Man on Top is up on the next. From the get-go, they said they're making a Supergirl movie. People didn't want it. And I understand. A lot of people are tired of the big three a lot of times and want to see like their favorites. But to kick off the universe, you got to reach to the grandmas and the kids that don't know these Constantines and Swamp Things, and you have to go that way. You just have to, and it's the way it is, and it works. I'm surprised they didn't do Batman, but Brave and the Bold is happening. That's the one that script is being written right now. But Superman's already done pretty well. I really enjoy Superman. A lot of people that I followed on podcasts and stuff said Supergirl is not like bad, I guess, but like it just has moments and it's not like great. And then I kind of get that vibe. I can see that, but I don't know. I'll figure it out when I see it and see how I feel about it. Because I could definitely see a movie like that, like jumping up and down. And it's hard. People that don't read the comics don't really resonate with how the story goes. And I heard the villain's horrible. And watching Supergirl movies forever, villains are very hard for some reason for them to write. Thank God we have Loki. But yeah, so he already knew it. He called it. Supergirl is plummeting, but I think everybody said it's a woman lead superhero movie. It just kind of happens. It doesn't matter what it is, but it doesn't help that there might be Marvel fans that want to see it fail. There might be DC purists that want to see it fail, and there's Snyder bros like this guy that wants to see it fail. So it doesn't help, and it was viewer bombed already. I don't think bots were involved. I just think people were upset and just viewed bombed it. Critics gave really, really bad feedback. I think, was it Variety? Gave a really horrible take on it, I think it was Variety. And what's her name? Oh, she used to work for something. Grace Randolph or whatever. She annoys the hell out of me. I agree with some of her stuff she says, though. She, like, beat the hell out of it. But I don't really take her as a really good source. Or, like, I don't mean source, but, like, maybe enjoy her opinions. Like, even if it's, like, against mine, I like to hear, like, better feedback than, like, wah. And that's kind of how she comes off. Let's hear our last 7 seconds of this guy, or 13 seconds.
Jonah, from what I'm told, is playing Wonder Woman. She's going to be in the movie. Expect lots of fan service. Expect cameos, because they think this might be it for James Gunn with Paramount coming, taking over Warner Brothers. So, breaking news, big update. Adria Arjona.
Jonah Horona is going to be Wonder Woman, looks like. So the biggest thing is they're saying this is James Gunn's last chance. I don't believe so. I think his contract's till 2027. Who knows? I mean, you never know. Things happen. Things have come out and done well numbers, but fans hated it so much they didn't do another one. And that's just because it had such backlash. They didn't want to risk making another one of it because we got to put a lot more money in it, up the stakes. And if people are already complaining about it this much, we did put a lot of money into it. People saw it because they wanted to see if it was good, and they may not. I think Superman will do fine. It's got enough love from the comic world and movie world, people that enjoy movies, enjoy comics. I think it was really well done. I was actually really impressed how well they did Superman and the world around him. People got mad they saved a squirrel. I thought it was fucking adorable. Because Superman's that kind of dude. That just would, if he saw it, he would just grab it and pick it up. Those little nods were kind of, I liked it. I thought it was dope. But yeah, so I think Superman, always split kind of with those kind of movies with DC, but I think it's good enough where, people try to compare it to old superhero or old DC movies and look at numbers and stuff. I mean, the main thing, they got to just follow the trend and what people are watching it, I guess, and what people that aren't, and how are they going to make people happy. Because there's a whole different group of people that want different things, but it's only going to be done by one person. And if they never get that person, they're never going to enjoy it, but they're never going to go back to that person. And people don't understand that. So, yeah, so cosmic book news, breaking news. Aria Harona is going to be Wonder Woman. Again, this has been kind of talked about for months, but I guess it's been said for some time. But it sounded like this week they're gonna sign her. Like someone said in the comments, maybe there's also talks of Maxima, which could be very well true, but I don't think she's being eyed for Maxima. James Gunn isn't going nowhere. He's where the magic is. What's your mom making for dinner tonight? Yell from the basement, will ya? I'll wait for a Gunn to comment, but he's talking real loud and pointing to listen. These comments could do it all day. But anyways, that's it. No editing. Just talking about Wonder Woman coming out, and hope that it does some justice. Not throwing that in for Justice League. Hope it does some good for DC. Wonder Woman was always kind of hard for me to get into, but I think she has a good origins and a good vibe all around her. Like she's got like a lot of stories to tell and a lot of cool. It's like a Thor in a way. You got a lot of structure around you to work off of, and you can make it really good. So I have faith that they do it right. Wonder Woman will be good as well. Again, it's probably gonna turn into, oh, we hate women as superheroes. Like I don't get it. There are women superheroes. It happens. Sorry, guys. But yeah, hopefully it does well. And if she is in Man of Tomorrow, hopefully they aren't cramming a bunch of cameos. That would suck. But I mean, I wouldn't say whatever it takes. I just would hope they do it. They would do it to what's comfortable for the film, not just dumb cameos. What works for the film. Yeah. So that's that. We'll see. Hopefully this week we'll get an announcement and talk about it a little bit more. Hopefully people don't go crazy and bash her or bash her, yeah, and James Gunn. But that's like saying the sun's not gonna come up. We're just turning off OBS. Bye.